differences.
I'm not banking my retirement on a band that's never left your garage.
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs, the Georgia Society of CPAs, and the Ad Council.
In 50 feet, turn left. Why are you driving so slowly?
After a few drinks, I'm taking it slow.
Well, you're not fooling the cop behind you.
What?
Get ready to pay in 0.1 miles.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Did you know that Lions Clubs International has been collecting used eyeglasses for years? Lions members take the donated glasses, classify them by prescription, and redistribute them to needy people all over the world. Each year, over 1 million pairs of eyeglasses are given to those who may not be able to afford proper eye care. Take a look around your house. I'm sure you'll find at least one pair of glasses that no longer fits your prescription. Someone, somewhere, can use those glasses. Lions Clubs everywhere urge you to take the time to find your old glasses and then take them to the convenient drop-off sites in your community. This message brought to you by Lions Clubs International.
This is Keon Carpenter, former Atlanta Falcon. You are tuned in to The Crush on Sensation Station Network.
Going to the question interview brought to you by Oracy Software. The Oracy team is committed to providing full lifecycle support for developing, testing, and delivering market-driven products. Oracy's motto is when a customer engages one of us, they engage all of us. Go to Oracy.com for more information. Maceo,
hey man,
please introduce our guest.
Man, Emmy Award winning, been around the globe, ATL staple. I didn't know she spent time in Memphis, man.
Yes, you
I did.
Orange Mound, baby.
Yeah, that's right. Orange Mound. Are you from Memphis?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay. But you know about Orange Mound.
Hey, 8 balls MJG.
Yeah.
Coming to the microphone,
All right,
everybody.
now.
Brenda Wood.
Yes.
What's going on, Miss Brenda Wood?
I am here, baby.
Yeah. I told y'all she was a comedian. Y'all finna find out for real. So that's the first question.
Uh-oh.
What? You've been in the game a long time now.
I have.
What's so great about the news and being a big part of it?
Well, you know, there are no 2 days the same.
Okay.
So that keeps it exciting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're rarely are you counting down, the clock. You know, I'm so bored. There's never a boring day. But it's fun to be a part of observing history, because that's what we do. We sort of observe and record history in the making, right? Mm-hmm. We're talking about the Rio Games. That's part of history. And so to be able to have sort of a front row seat, to be able to observe it, to give an interpretation of it, to present it, to put it together in a compelling way as a story, to be able to write about it, and then to be able to meet the movers and shakers, people who are making history happen. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it's a good job. It's challenging. It takes a lot out of you, and there are no days off. So there's some downsides, but we're going to talk about the plus side.
Yeah. and when I look at your career, 37 years, you've done so much. Can you remember like the first time you got on?
Actually, it's been 39 years.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
I did the math wrong. I didn't care. Okay.
I started in.
Yeah. I got that. We won't do that. But can you remember the first time you got behind the mic, teleprompter rolling, and you ready to go?
Okay, well, let's back up.
It wasn't no teleprompter.
That's right. See, now you had to go there. You had to take me there. We're trying to be discreet.
Let's do it.
There was no teleprompter. So the first time I did it, I was nervous. Had never done that before. That was in Huntsville, Alabama. and I was fresh out of college. So, yeah, I was a child prodigy. I was 10. In case y'all was trying to do some math.
No, don't worry about it. We didn't carry the.
You didn't carry the one, and
you good. You good.
Okay. Yeah, no, it was it was scary. I'd never done anything like that before. I really had not intended to do news or be in front of a camera ever. I wanted to be a filmmaker, as in a producer, writer, director of film. So and life took a different turn.
Wow.
So my first job, really, my intent was for it to be a summer job, and just sort of to get me, because I had a fellowship to go to grad school. So it was just something to get me from after I graduated undergrad and when I started grad school.
Wow.
But I got talked into staying.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Since you started a little while ago, how do you keep up with the technology? Because it keeps changing and getting
Yeah.
different. You know, like you said, now you got teleprompts. Now it's like all kind of things these days.
The changes were easy to keep up with. Teleprompters, then the cameras, which used to be just huge.
Yeah.
It was 2 parts. It was a big battery pack, and then the camera, and you carried the microphone separately on a stick,
Yeah.
and so those were easy to transition into, because they just made your job easier.
Mm-hmm.
And now, the last 5 years, the technology and social media has changed the game completely.
Yeah.
And I don't think there has ever been a time where we've seen so much change so fast in this industry. I mean, I love to watch Frasier. That comes on late at night, and I get tickled because it's it says it's it was an episode from 2000, 2001, and I'm looking at their cell phones, their phones, and all exactly, big heavy phones, and I mean they and that wasn't that long ago. Right? The technology has just exploded in the last, I really would say, in the last 5 years, and keeping up with that is tricky.
We're glad you was on Twitter.
I know.
Because you don't do much social media.
I'm not on Snapchat and whatever else.
You're not on Instagram.
No, I have an account.
We just
y'all. I'm stretching.
But the thing with our business reporting, doing what we do, it's like Twitter is almost like a necessary evil.
Yeah, it is. Oh, and definitely what we do for news, Facebook, Twitter, all of that. We have to be a part of it now, like all in, because the truth of the matter is, when we come on at 5 o'clock, people already know the news of the day.
Right.
The big news stories, they already know it.
Yeah. Right.
They knew it when it happened.
Yeah.
Because of social media. So, what good are we? Except that let me not make that argument. Wait a minute. I don't want to talk myself out of a job. But, so what we have to be cognizant of is that people are getting their news from a variety of places.
Right.
And we have to provide that on all those platforms. And then, because we are local, we have to make sure that we include stories that you can only get on local TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to be broader minded about who all is watching and how they're getting their news.
Wow. We just get started, people.
We're just warming up, y'all. We're just warming up,
Because we got to talk about Atlanta and what has it meant to you. And we'll talk about that when we come back.
City.
And she told me why I can't act the way I'm act when I win my Emmy, y'all. So she might have saved y'all from all the excessive flexing I was going to do.
I do not need for you to have an Emmy. You might write it around your neck. So,
In 50 feet, turn left. Why are you driving so slowly?
After a few drinks, I'm taking it slow.
Well, you're not fooling the cop behind you.
What?
Get ready to pay in 0.1 miles.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving. because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Did you know that Lions Clubs International has been collecting used eyeglasses for years? Lions members take the donated glasses, classify them by prescription, and redistribute them to needy people all over the world. Each year, over 1 million pairs of eyeglasses are given to those who may not be able to afford proper eye care. Take a look around your house. I'm sure you'll find at least one pair of glasses that no longer fits your prescription. Someone, somewhere, can use those glasses. Lions Clubs everywhere urge you to take the time to find your old glasses and then take them to the convenient drop-off sites in your community. This message brought to you by Lions Clubs International.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement. Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know they're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can. You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life.
Hurry up. Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Great leaders aren't born, they're made. And not just anywhere. They're made in special places by special qualified trainers in places like the Academy of Creative Coaching. The Academy of Creative Coaching is an international certification program with courses in health and wellness coaching, spiritual coaching, relationship coaching, executive coaching, life coaching, and cultural competency coaching. Courses are online, hybrid, or face-to-face. The Academy of Creative Coaching is empowering coaches to empower the world. Make a positive change in yourself and the world. Go to academyofcreativecoaching.com.
This is Judge Hatchet, and you're listening to The Crush on SSNATL.com.
And we're back. Still doing our question interview brought to you by Oracy Software with Miss Brenda Wood. So, what makes Atlanta so interesting?
You know, I love Atlanta. I think it's a nice compromise between, it's a little bit of New York, a little bit of LA. It's a lot south, a lot of southern. And it's just got a smattering of those other East, West Coast kinds of things. So, it's
like a mixture.
Yeah, it's a nice mix. I wish it were even more diverse than it is. It's growing in that direction. I'm always reminded of how not diverse we are whenever I go to New York and just, I see the multitudes of different cultures and ethnicities. And so I wish that we had more of that, and we're growing to that. But I like it here. People are nice.
Yeah.
I like the southernism. I like the cost of living. It's easier. It's it's not so easy to get around in terms of, traffic. That's a whole other thing. But, the people, I love the people. The people and places to go, great restaurants. It's a good city. Good weather.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't not love Atlanta in February when everybody else is buried under 12 feet of snow.
Yeah. I was like a crapshoot. We might get it.
We might. Yeah, but you know what? It never, even when it gets cold and nasty, it doesn't stay that way long.
Oh, yeah, about 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days, and then you're out. And next thing you know, it's 60 degrees.
Yeah.
Right?
You're right.
So, I can handle that.
Yeah.
It's not Chicago.
Oh, mercy. Now, let's talk about these 8 years you were in Memphis. You were the first black female news anchor.
I was.
Just how was that being a pioneer?
I didn't think of myself as that, frankly. I just came to work and did my job. I really did not think about that in that context until, and I don't know, until I was just about to leave Memphis. I had both of my children in Memphis, so it's always going to have a special place in my heart. Memphis was very good to me, and I learned a lot at the television station, WMC. It was the NBC station, still is, and it was the powerhouse station there. So, it was good. It was good. People were kind. When I had my first baby, they had a big banner on the outside of the building. It's a girl. And people sent me all kinds of wonderful, handmade gifts and clothes and knitted caps and gowns and so forth for the baby. And people were really terrific. So,
Nice.
Yeah. So
nice.
it was a good city. It was a good city.
So you go from Memphis, then you go to
Come to Atlanta.
Atlanta. What made you come to Atlanta?
Bigger city. I didn't intend to stay in Memphis my entire career.
Yeah.
Atlanta was a larger market, and I wanted the experience in a larger market. And I kind of always wanted to live in Atlanta. I always wanted to live here. It just seemed like a cool city. A lot of well-educated, black. It's a black mecca for college-educated people and who come to college here, Morehouse or Spelman or Clark AU, and then end up staying.
Yeah.
And that only adds to the depth of quality here in the black community and in the community at large. So I've always wanted to be here. And I finally made it.
Y'all stop moving here. We're full.
We're gonna add that in right quick. We full. Can't build no more lanes. We got no more out.
Yeah, we sure enough can't build any more lanes. What are we gonna do about traffic? So we don't like to get out of our cars.
No.
Yeah, you talk about busing and carpooling and people ain't having it.
No, I need to go where I need to go.
Exactly.
I gotta go. I ain't got time to be waiting on nobody.
That's right.
Now everybody knows you for your last word commentary.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
My news director suggested, and I'm trying to remember the scenario one day. I don't know whether we were kind of playing around on the set, and I don't know. I said something opinionated, which is that's so not me.
Right.
And it was kind of funny, but I think the news director said, you know what, you should do that. Like, why don't you do an opinion segment? And it started when we had a 7 o'clock news. It was the news with 7 o'clock news with Brenda Wood, and I did one every day at the end of the show. And it was usually it was a throwaway story,
right.
Something funny or something unusual, quirky or whatever, and I would write something on it. And then after a while, we did away with the 7 o'clock news, and we moved the last word to the 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And here, this is going back to what we were talking about, how fast technology changes. So even when we started the 7 o'clock news and the last word on that show, social wasn't quite what it is now.
Yeah, right.
So things were not going viral as much. We weren't streaming newscasts. And that was just a few years ago.
Yeah.
So now the last word is on the 6 o'clock. I do it less often. The 6 o'clock is a different animal.
Right.
It's a much more serious newscast. We rarely have just quirky, dumb, silly stories.
Yeah.
And so I have to be more conscientious about what I do a last word on. So I don't do it every day. Yeah.
But when you do it, it seems to go viral.
Yeah, it does.
You had one that just kind of blew up.
Which one you talking about?
I can't remember it right now. You got me. But I just remember one time when it went viral, you were sitting there and you had to do a backup to it.
Yes. Yeah.
The next day.
Yeah.
Which was even more interesting. When you're doing things like that, when you're putting yourself out there, how does it make you feel behind the scenes?
It's scary. That's a good question. It's scary because and it's out of the box. As a journalist, we're taught we're not supposed to have an opinion.
Right.
We give the news objectively, and there's a fallacy in that because that's not possible.
Right.
So a good journalist is one who can make intelligent discrimination between the elements of a story that are important to the issue.
Right.
Because they always are going to have to leave something out. So that's a subjective decision. I don't have enough time to tell all of this.
Right.
So now I have to cull it down to something that is palatable, that people can understand within the time frame that I'm given, whether it's on radio or TV or in newspaper. So whatever it is they decide not to put in the story, then suddenly it's subjective. So, we're supposed to be objective in the general sense, and we're not supposed to have an opinion. So it's scary when I step out there, outside the box, and start telling what I think.
Oh, we got to come back real quick. We're going to do Crush in the Hot Seat. Should be fun. Stay with us. It's the Crush.
Stay tuned for more of the Crush Sports Talk in a moment.
Did you know that Lions Clubs International has been collecting used eyeglasses for years? Lions members take the donated glasses, classify them by prescription, and redistribute them to needy people all over the world. Each year, over 1 million pairs of eyeglasses are given to those who may not be able to afford proper eye care. Take a look around your house. I'm sure you'll find at least one pair of glasses that no longer fits your prescription. Someone, somewhere, can use those glasses. Lions Clubs everywhere urge you to take the time to find your old glasses and then take them to the convenient drop-off sites in your community. This message brought to you by Lions Clubs International.
In 50 feet, turn left. Why are you driving so slowly?
After a few drinks, I'm taking it slow.
Well, you're not fooling the cop behind you.
What?
Get ready to pay in 0.1 miles.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Hey Crush fans, I'm Taisha Fernandez. You're listening to The Crush on Sensation Station Network.
Time for the Hot Seat Hotline.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go, man. The Crush in the Hot Seat with Miss Brenda Wood. First question, Maceo, what you got, man?
Oh, see, that's bad. Start laughing before you ask the question.
Favorite restaurant in Atlanta?
Ooh, man, that's hard. Favorite restaurant? Oh, man, don't make me say that. There's so many. There's so many good ones.
Well, just pick one. That's what it is.
All right, JCT Kitchen.
Okay. Best place to travel?
I love to go to New York. Can I have two answers?
Yeah.
Love Miami. I love Miami.
Oh.
South Beach.
Can't go on South Beach.
No, you can't.
What you got, man? Uh-oh. Because, I don't know word this right.
Uh-oh.
Favorite Redskin quarterback?
Oh, I don't know. See, you told me we weren't going to do sports questions.
I'll just check because you're a Redskin fan.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know the names.
Wait a minute, that's good.
Somebody got a question for us right now on the phone.
Caller, what's your question on?
Hey, Brenda, I got a question. This is Simone. Falcons or the Cowboys?
Oh, see, you're going to make me say something that's going to make Maceo mad.
Go ahead.
Falcons. I got to go with my Falcons.
Thank you.
I'm an ATL girl.
I'm out.
I'm an ATL girl all the way.
I hope your book voucher money is not on your card. Why you gotta do something like that? I hope she go to the bookstore and she need that book for her major. They can be like, no, it's not available. What's your go-to favorite show? What's your favorite TV show?
On TV?
Yeah.
Oh, I love The Good Wife, but they just ended ended the show this last season. But The Good Wife, I have to say, my absolute favorites. But you know, I'm doing a lot of Empire. That's my guilty pleasure.
Music you listen to in your downtime?
I like jazz. I like smooth jazz.
Okay.
So I also like old school R&B.
Cool.
Yeah.
Name an artist people will be surprised you do listen to.
I like Eminem.
Yeah. Now
I know
that's left field.
That's very left field.
Yeah.
Okay, I also like Kesha.
Oh wow! Wow! Wow!
I like Drake.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that one. Eminem got me though, but we go with it. Because you have to dress up so much. Favorite tennis shoe you wear?
What are my workout shoes? What are they? Nikes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Favorite, if you had one, what's your name a favorite sports moment that you were like, that was pretty cool right there?
How about Usain Bolt?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, my man is, he's like another species. I just, he's unbelievable.
They say he's 30 years before his time.
He's just unbelievable. And you know what? And not only that, but he gives so much back to his community.
Oh yeah,
Jamaica. It's pretty awesome. So
yeah, he blow a check every now and then.
Yeah.
on his community.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah,
no doubt.
He's awesome.
When you guys were in the studio while the Olympics were going on, and of course you guys couldn't do the news, what were you guys like? Were you all watching it together, or you just like, okay, I'm finna run down the street after that?
A little both. No. We were watching it. But even though we didn't come on 11 Alive until Channel 11 until midnight, we still have a sister station, WATL, that we do a 10 o'clock newscast. And so we were on the air from 10 to 11 on that station. So the prime, the prime events that happened at night during the Olympics, we didn't see live because we were on the air. So.
Oh man, that was fun. Stay with us. It's The Crush.
Yeah.
Can I have a price check on aisle... ma'am?
Yeah.
Don't look down, but there's a giant python wrapped around your leg.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's probably nothing.
Nothing? Shouldn't I don't know, like, call someone?
No, I don't have the time. I'm late as it is. If it keeps up, I'll have it looked at.
Are you sure? That's a pretty big snake.
No, I'm fine. Thank you, though. You're very sweet.
You wouldn't ignore this, so why ignore the signs of a stroke? If you or someone you know suddenly experiences numbness of the face, arm, or leg, or sudden trouble speaking, seeing, or walking, don't wait to get help. Call 911 right away, because time lost is brain lost. To find out more, visit www.strokeassociation.org or call 1-888-4STROKE. This message brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
It takes 12 years to create a graduate. It takes about the same time to create a dropout. And at the end of the day, the difference between a child becoming one or the other could be you. So United Way is asking you to make a pledge. Tutor a child who needs help. Mentor a kid who needs someone on their side. Volunteer to read to children. Because when a child advances, we all advance. Be a reader, tutor or mentor. Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United. Take the pledge now at liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first, and that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, and it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He'd guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
This is Akeem Dent, linebacker of the Houston Texans. You are listening to The Crush on the Sensation Station Network.
Hey, we're back. Still with our Crush interview. Oh, she brought in Eminem. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we got that producer back there. Yeah. Our producer back there. That's what we talking about, Sky. Hey, we still here with Miss Brenda Woods. What has been the biggest story you believe you've covered since you've been in Atlanta?
Oh my. The biggest story. Oh, that's a lot. Well, it was a big story when the former mayor was convicted. Mayor Bill Campbell.
Oh, Bill.
Big story. I have a terrible memory, and it all runs together.
They all run together.
When we got the Olympics, I think that probably is the biggest thing that ever happened to Atlanta, that has happened to Atlanta in recent years. And covering that was amazing. At the time, I was not with Channel 11. I was with Channel 5, WAGA. And so we did not have the Olympics when they came, but we covered it just the same because it was a local story. And just that moment when they announced that Atlanta...
That was big time.
Yeah, was the winner of the Olympics in '96. It was incredible. And then all of that leading up to it, and then the Olympics themselves, and then the bombing.
Yeah.
Also, one of the biggest stories ever. In recent times here.
Man, you're highly decorated, man. 18 Emmys. You were 2013 Woman of the Year. And when you get this stuff, I'm like, is it just like, okay? Yeah, it better be.
No.
I know it better be. but to get these honors, I mean, you're a Hall of Famer.
And it's it's very humbling. It really is very humbling. When I at the dinner at the for the Hall of Fame award. I said, I'm not even sure why I have this. And let me talk fast before y'all change your mind.
What do you say?
I'm just very humbled by the honors that I get. I just try to do the best that I know how to do. And I've been very, very blessed. I've been blessed in my personal life. I've been very blessed in my professional life. And I honestly... Other than to say that I try to do the best that I can do, I work hard, and I try to bring everything I can to the table that I know how to bring. But other than that, I really don't have an explanation. Other than this, God has just rained down a lot of grace and blessings on me, and I'm just grateful.
Well, I think a lot of it is a lot of the community work that you do that a lot of people don't know. But you're tied into all of these organizations that you're a giver.
Well, like I said, I love Atlanta, and I love the people here, and I can't be selfish. I do give, and it's kind of I think that's sort of the price you pay when you're living, and especially when you're so blessed. That just has to be a part of it.
So when it's we hope it's not for a long time. But when you finished, what do you want them to say about Brenda Wood?
Now, when you say finish, which finish you talking about?
No, not that finish. When you sit down, when you really going to Miami one week, next weekend, when you drop the mic, when you say I'm done, what do you want them to say about Brenda Wood?
That she was fair, that she was honest, that she respected people, she loved this community, and did the best that she was the best journalist that she could be.
Wow. We got to have you back.
I would love to come back. You guys are a lot of fun.
Can I borrow Emmy?
Are you gonna wear it around your neck?
I'm just gonna wear it to a couple events, and then I'll bring it back.
You can borrow an Emmy.
Any shout outs you want to give? That's my doll.
Any shout outs you want to give before you leave?
Well, I have to give a shout out to my daughters and my sons-in-law. I have two daughters, Kristen and Candace, and they both live here. They both married guys named Adam. How does that happen?
Wow.
How does that happen? So, I told them that, that how nice, because in my old age and senility, I won't only have to remember one name.
Right.
Adam, and somebody will come running. So shout out to my kids, Kristen, Candace, and the Adams. I love you.
Thank you so much for coming on.
It was a pleasure.
We got photos coming, guys.
Oh,
stay with us at the
I'd love to come back anytime.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place mission first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined. Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
Enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first, and that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, and it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He'd guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
Do you have student loans and are worried about making your payments? Stop worrying. Now, Direct Student Aid can help you if you are behind, if you are late, or even if you are in default on your student loans. We can help cut your payments fast. We provide student loan relief, getting you relief from your student loans right away. We will stop any harassing phone calls, stop any wage garnishments, and even remove any tax liens. No matter how much you owe or how far behind you are with payments, call our established Direct Student Aid toll-free assistance line right now. We can fix your student loan problems guaranteed. That's right, we guarantee we will get your student loan out of default and cut your payments right away. We have helped thousands of people just like you fix their student loans. Best of all, it's 100% guaranteed. Don't go another day with your loans behind or in default. Our specialists are waiting for your call. Call 866-855-6516. That's 866-855-6516. Again, call 866-855-6516. That's 866-855-6516.
Hi, I'm Harold Dennis, and I'm running for the office of DeKalb County Sheriff. I believe that there is a brighter future for DeKalb County, and as your sheriff, I will take a tough stance against those who choose to violate our laws and remain actively involved in building a rapport with our youth, which will combat the increasingly violent crimes committed by their peers. This will increase the value of our community in which I was proudly born and raised, allow me the opportunity to continue my philosophy of public service and building a sound and responsive sheriff's office. Harold Dennis. Vote for me November 8th for DeKalb County Sheriff. Then let's take DeKalb back. I'm Harold Dennis, and I approve this message.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to MichaelMcFadden.com. That's MichaelMcFadden.com, and let Truisms help you to the next level. Yo, it's your boy Michael McFadden. If you hear my voice right now, that means you're tuned in to The Crush on Sensation Station Network. Shout out to them Cowboys. Not for real. Maceo Glaze, what up?
All right. Crush Rundown brought to you by Parish Capital. Now we about to end the show. We still go. That Parish Capital can help you achieve your financial goals by providing high quality advisory services and making smart investment decisions. Go to Parish Capital, PARRISH Capital with an A.com for more information. How was that one, bro?
Man, that's pretty cool, man. Totally cool.
You really gonna wear the Emmy around your neck, dog?
Totally, dog. Listen, bruh, come on, man.
I know.
Man, you know I'm a showboat.
You be the one we go to an event. You had Emmy right there.
Yeah, we come up. You know, you gonna give your little speech, and I'm be like, "Hey, look here, man. First of all, it took y'all too long." Yeah,
I'll be like this.
I'm that guy.
I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the station family. Maceo gonna be like, look, y'all, about time. It's about time. It's about time. But yeah, man, great interview. Thank you, Miss Brenda Wood, for that was fun. That was fun. Eminem, I wouldn't have thought that.
I wouldn't have thought Eminem either. I can see like Drake. I can see her listen to Drizzy. Yeah, I can see her listen.
All right, man, let's get to those other stories that we might not can get to. You want to start off, bro?
Oh, yeah, man. The Dallas Cowboys will give first-round draft pick Ezekiel Elliott his first carries Thursday night versus the Seattle Seahawks, man. Yeah.
See what Ezekiel do?
Yeah, man.
Waiting for game 3. Remember back in the day when you was a rookie, you had to play that first game, but now they saving you up these days, man. They saving you up.
Yeah, man. Dog, you got a running back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to keep him in bubble wrap.
Shout out to our family, Marcus George's Hunt, for signing with the Boston Celtics.
Know that.
He will be in their training camp this year, so shout out to Mr. Hunt.
Know that.
Our guy. Congratulations, brother.
The fam.
Let's go do it,
the
man.
fam.
What you got out?
Hey, man, the San Diego Chargers, they reached an injury settlement with running back Donald Brown, man. Melvin Gordon apparently seems to be ready to shake that bus.
Okay.
Thing they attached to him last year.
What attached to him?
Yeah,
they
him real close.
He had that stamp on him.
And what's so funny is the LA Rams, they got it good. Remember, the conversation was he may be better than Gurley because Gurley was injured.
Yeah, they were like, oh.
And people, they almost took him over Gurley.
I remember like that.
Somebody came up looking like roses right there because they would have got fired.
Yeah, because that Ram, you been fired real
quick. They would have got fired
you
for that right there. Yeah, no doubt.
You had one job.
You got one job, right.
Shout out to LA. They making 8/24 Kobe Bryant Day.
Kobe Bryant, baby.
It's funny. His birthday is today, but I like the way they did 8/24 because that's his 2 numbers.
Yeah.
And they make
the Mamba.
Kobe Bryant Day. Kobe is 38.
I'm going to miss Kobe.
39
man.
or 38?
38.
38 years old.
I'm going to miss Kobe, man.
But he played for 20 years. Boy, them high schoolers, boy, they be putting miles on the legs.
When you come out of high school, just listen. KG getting ready to go back to camp. KG finna put up 20 years in the game.
We thought KG was really dumb. KG's like, I got one more in me. I was like,
dog, I mean, he playing behind that horse.
Yeah.
Hey, go with it.
Yeah. Amen. But Kobe Bryant Day tomorrow in LA.
No doubt.
What you got, dog?
Hey, man, Darius Bryant is ruled out of Thursday's preseason game because of a concussion he sustained.
Was it in practice?
In practice.
You talking about practice?
Not the game. Practice.
How did he get it? Was it just a hit or a fall? You know?
I can't divulge the information right now.
He trying to be secret, y'all.
Yeah. Just know I talked to Jerry and we Gucci.
Y'all Gucci?
We Gucci.
Well, last night at midnight, Madden 2K17 came out.
Lord,
and the world is
plenty of people not going to class.
Yeah, I done saw so many people in line.
Some of y'all not going to work.
Maceo, when the last time you played video games?
Dude, bruh, it's been so long. Like, but this the thing. Like, now when I did play, when I was on the Madden, I was a dog. Like, you wasn't beating me.
Yeah.
Like my skills, my stickmanship, dog, it's all bad now. Like I couldn't hold a joystick to save my life.
I haven't played Madden.
I think the last Madden I played was like maybe 07. Maybe Madden, whenever Vic was on the cover. That's the last time I played.
I finally broke away from it after a while. I was like, I'm a little too old for it. But I was playing NBA 2K.
I never liked the NBA game.
But
no, the only part I liked about the NBA game, you could change people's shoes.
Yeah.
So I was always making sure everybody had the J's on. Yeah.
But Madden 2K, I know a lot of people done spent a lot of money. They was in line last night. They got the fresh one, and Madden is out.
Yeah. Who on the cover?
Gronk.
Oh. See, man, I'm all out of whack.
Yeah. All right, who you got, man, before we go to break, bro?
Hey, man, All-Pro defensive back Vontae Davis will miss a month for the Indianapolis Colts due to that ankle injury that I was talking about yesterday, man.
Yeah.
He got that boot on, man. He done.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, dog.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, when you see these guys getting hurt right now, and you like going into week 3, you feel a little bad about it, man.
You feel bad about it, but at the same time, you realize that, hey, man, it's part of the game, man.
It's not a soft sport, man.
Not a soft sport, but which I keep telling you, man, you got to have contact. These guys don't get contact to game day, man. No, football is a game that you have to get hit, man. You just have to.
What you call it? What do you call it? When they be out there sprinting, doing all those little dancing drills. What do you call it?
What John say? Dancing with the Stars drill.
We'll be right back.
A dream of the future brought to reality by Sensation Station Network.
This is Bobby Yalla.
This is Judge Hatch.
This is Lamar Batman Curry.
Yo, this is Teddy Parrish. This is Keon Carpenter, former Atlanta Falcon. You are tuned into The Crush on
Sensation Station Network.
We're back. Still doing The Crush right now, brought to you by Parish Capital. My next story is former USC and Oakland Raider Tom Marinovich has been busted for meth again.
Hey man, he must have been on that blue.
Yeah,
he on that Walter White.
All I can think about when I think about Marinovich is when a dad tried to live his life through his kid.
Dog,
this is what happened.
How a kid grow up and never eat McDonald's?
He lived his life through that kid.
Man, you gotta let your child eat McDonald's, man.
Let him have a kid's life, man.
I mean, he ain't never had a Happy Meal.
For every parent,
I wonder why he out here on meth.
For every parent that's out there talking about I want my kid. Think about Marinovich. You just look at him now. He's 47, but he look like 87.
He look 90.
So just go ahead. When you say I want to live my life through my kid, just look at Marinovich. Tell us about that.
Yeah,
what you got, man?
Hey, man, Josh Gordon is getting first team reps with the Cleveland Browns in practice. When he comes from suspension, that receiving core for RG3 gonna look real good. You're gonna have Gordon, Pryor. Then they took first round draft pick Corey Coleman, man. Them Cleveland Browns gonna be dangerous, dog.
They giving RG3 weapons.
They giving him weapons.
So he
ain't gonna have no excuse.
You can't say I ain't got no, dog. You got weapons. So.
And the thing about it, Hugh Jackson is a great play caller, man.
And this is RG3. You got divorced. You got everything going. All right, man. We'll see. George O'Leary is reportedly gonna get a statue at the University of Central Florida. They are working. Working on getting him a statue for his years from 2004 to 2015. Working to get it out there by 2017. He will have the first football statue for that school. George O'Leary, the guy who lied about his resume.
Yeah, man.
Said he graduated from this school, but he really didn't. He's getting a statue, y'all.
Wow.
Y'all getting away statues for anything these days.
Just giving them away.
Yeah. What you got, dog?
Hey, man, college reporters are calling UGA new head coach Kirby Smart the ultimate Saban Spurrier hybrid. That's a lot of pressure to put on a first-year head coach in the SEC.
I mean, come on, man. If he lives up to the hype, dog, great. But if he fails, boy,
yeah, man,
they are putting a lot on him. And I know the Georgia fan thinking national championship already, but y'all gotta. What do you tell them all the time? First year,
hey man, bro,
8-4, be happy.
But if y'all go 8-4, dog, that's a successful season
with a rookie quarterback,
with a freshman quarterback out there who gonna get the boy. They gonna throw the kitchen sink at it. Yeah, be easy.
WNBA resumes on 8/26 after the United States women's team successfully achieved a gold medal this Olympics. The first game is 8/26, and then playoffs begin 9/21. We'll be out there this Sunday. Check us out.
Maybe our homegirl will be nice now that she won a gold medal.
Nah, she won't. She been out everybody else, but she ain't be nice.
I think she gonna be nice, man. I think I'm gonna go talk to her.
All right. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
We be making eye contact all the time. She be kind of look like she want to say like, man, come on, ask me what you want to ask me, man.
But the time she lost though, she
clipping her feet and clipping toenails. And you supposed to be doing an interview, you clipping your toenail. Yeah. Never mind.
We'll go to the next one, man. What you got,
man? Man, Leonard Fournette is expected to resume practice on Thursday down at LSU, man. Yeah, they was he's out clearly he's out the boot. He was Snapchatting the other day. Somebody need to take Leonard Fournette phone, man.
Yeah. Hey man, I hope do you think
somebody need to take his phone?
He need to just calm down and do this third year because
he need to go have several seats.
Several seats, man.
As Nikki say in the Georgia Dome. Yeah.
One more story about the Atlanta Dream. They will play their 2017-2018 season in Pavilion, Georgia Tech's basketball stadium. As the Atlanta Phillips Arena go through some major renovations. We saw that the last time they played at Phillips, and when the guy came to us and said, what do y'all think about this arena? Mm-hmm. He was like, doesn't it sound closer and louder than in Phillips? So the minute they did 2017, 2018, that jumped on it. So we got a little precursor to that. So
yeah,
that should be interesting.
I don't like
the parking situation, but we'll keep it going.
Boy, yeah, all right.
Keep it going, dog.
Right.
What you got, man?
Josh Norman says Without a doubt, he is the best cornerback in the NFL. He said, don't worry about what he was doing, what's been going on this summer in one-on-ones. And really, he really got to point out, one-on-one drill is a offensive drill, dog.
Yeah, but
it's offensive drill, man. So, I mean, he might have been working technique. He might have been, but, I mean, the way he got paid, you better say you the best cornerback in the NFL.
You better be, because that check better cash good.
Yeah, bro.
Because you will be on every sports center if you get toasted.
No doubt.
Every day. Toast is on the field again. Toast again. Brock Lesnar has been officially suspended from UFC after failing two drug tests out there. So, Brock, you out there had to pump up to do a little something right there, Brock. Did it make really, though? So I do my really right now. Really? That's on Mondays. Though. Right, Sky? Really's on Monday? All right. When we come back, you got anything else before we go, man?
Man, Colin Kaepernick is going to take off his do-rag and going to be ready to play football this week.
He going to get a fade?
No, he's just going to take a do-rag off. He's going to be ready to play football. He's making his NFL debut this week.
All right, Colin.
Yeah.
We'll see, buddy.
Yeah.
You don't do zone read no more. We'll see. And when we come back, man, that's what I'm talking about. You stay with us. It's The Crush.
Stay tuned to The Crush. Back in 3 minutes.
Well, I finally did it. I opened a 401k.
What? Why? Just wait for the inheritance. We've definitely got a rich uncle somewhere. We're one call away from the winner's circle at the Derby, dinners with multiple forks, a vacation home in the country, using summer as a verb.
You don't actually think that, do you?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs, the Georgia Society of CPAs, and the Ad Council.
What's going on, everybody? This your boy Maceo Hurt. This your fam E Glaze. And you're listening to The Crush, the dopest sports show on radio, right here on SSNATL.com.
How about them Cowboys?
How about not? Say TL Shawty, home of them black and red, them dirty birds.
Mike Vick.
Nah, son, we gotta move on.
Matty Slushy.
Tony, oh no.
Romo.
Oh no.
Romo.
How much your bail money is this week, man?
Romo.
Can we get Dez out of jail this week, man? It's the Falcons, baby. Hey, TL Shaw, you listen to The Crush right here on Sensation Station Network.
In 50 feet, turn left. Why are you driving so slowly?
After a few drinks, I'm taking it slow.
Well, you're not fooling the cop behind you.
What?
Get ready to pay in 0.1 miles.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Harold Dennis, and I'm running for the office of DeKalb County Sheriff. I believe that there is a brighter future for DeKalb County, and as your sheriff, I will take a tough stance against those who choose to violate our laws and remain actively involved in building a rapport with our youth, which will combat the increasingly violent crimes committed by their peers. This will increase the value of our community, in which I was proudly born and raised, allow me the opportunity to continue my philosophy of public service and building a sound and responsive sheriff's office. Harold Dennis, vote for me November 8th for DeKalb County Sheriff. And let's take DeKalb back. I'm Harold Dennis, and I approve this message.
This is Queen Harrison, U.S. 100-meter hurdler, and I'm rocking with The Crush.
That's what I'm talking about, Mace.
Is that what you talking about, Glaze?
That's what I'm talking about, Crush.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, Glaze.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about, Glaze.
We're going to that week in 7. That's what I'm talking about. Where we give those guys out there in the sports arena some love for doing good in the neighborhood. Maceo, you want to start it off, my brother?
Sure.
What you got, man?
Hey, man, ESPN NFL reporter Josina Anderson, she goes on record as saying if Marl Sanchez is not the starter in week 1, she will cut her hair off, man. I love a reporter that's going to really stand by their story, man. She dead for real about this thing, man.
How much? She got a lot of extra.
She got a lot of hair.
Yeah, she got a lot of
hair. The fact that she say she might go Sinead O'Connor, that's how much she believes in her investigative reporting, man.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about, Josina.
That's what I'm talking about, Josina.
Put your faith in Marl Sanchez.
That's what I'm talking about. It's going to have a little theme in it. Shout out to Michelle Carter. First U.S. woman to win a shot put for the United States of America. Shout out to her, African-American lady, black girl rock, did her thing, 53.1. I'm sorry, I messed up. She threw over 20 meters in the shot put. That's a long way, people. Just a long way. That's what I'm talking about. Some of y'all can't throw it that far. I promise y'all. Y'all go out there and try to throw that thing that far. I'm gonna test my arms up. Terrence told y'all yesterday about this, but that's what I'm talking about, Michelle. What you got, dog?
Hey man, our fam Nigel Warrior
Nigel
continues to impress in summer practice at the University of Tennessee. The true freshman shined in the team scrimmage, and head coach Bush Jones says, "Don't be surprised to see Nigel Warrior get significant snaps on defense in game 1. Yeah. He's already running on all the special teams, man. Hey man,
he'll start him.
That's what I'm talking about, dog.
He gonna play.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nigel's gonna play. Shout out to you, Nigel. My next one goes out to Delilah Muhammad, first woman in the United States to win the 400-meter hurdles in the Olympics. Gold medal, 53.13. Okay, we keep telling y'all about them 400. Throw some hurdles in that too. But that's what I'm talking about, Delilah. Congratulations. Way to win and get the gold medal for yourself. What you got, Maceo?
Hey, man, Blaine Alexander, again, I found. Living out her dream, man, of covering the Rio Games, man. And she got to interview all of the big names at the track and field events, man.
She got to touch the gold medal. She got to interview people.
And kind of the theme with mine a little bit outside of Josina was everybody who's been down with the crush, man.
We keep telling you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So she was here before she left, and she was telling us about how excited she was. And she said she's going to come back in to share those experiences with us.
The next face of 11 Alive. Book it.
I found.
Yep. Oh, man, Ashton Eaton, man. I got to give him out decathlon. Just winning the gold medal, back-to-back gold medals in the Olympics. To do it and to just put yourself out there in 10 events, man. The decathlon ain't no joke.
No.
That's the worst. It's 1,500, 100 meters, 400 hurdles, long jump, all that stuff. And Ashton Eaton is back-to-back Olympic champion. Congratulations, Ashton. And that's what I'm talking about, man. What you got, dog?
Hey, man, Mill Creek head coach Shannon Jarvis got the Mill Creek football season off to a great start by knocking off the 2-time state champion and owners of 30-game winning streak, man. Colquitt County Packers, man.
What did you hear that first, Dad? Did we say? Did he tell us he was?
He told us he was here again. Part of our fam.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, man. So his teammate played after play, and that 3rd and 1,
great game.
Where they went play action through that bomb, man. I mean, phenomenal play call.
Let me think about all the coaches that came on here that played in the Corky KO.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just saying, but we ain't saying. Well, we just saying.
Yeah. No doubt.
That's what we talking about, Coach.
That's what we talking about, Coach.
Michael Phelps, man, 23 gold medals, great career, man. That's what I'm talking about in swimming, and that's what I'm talking about for telling Ryan them I got a kid to hang with, man. I ain't dealing with y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not hanging out with them other crew, man. But that's what I'm talking. Michael, I just to see 23 gold medals, and the next closest is 9.
Bruh. You a legend, man.
And just amazing, Michael Phelps.
You a legend, man.
That's what I'm talking about, sir. What you got, man?
Man, Jerry Jones, man, he finally pulls the curtain back on our $1 billion practice facility out there in Dallas, man. So you know what I'm saying, man. We don't have to go all the way to California anymore to practice. So now I can go back and see some cowboy practices, man. I can't go all the way to
Jerry
California.
Jerry having fun, man.
Man, Jerry got so much money, man. I think I'm in Jerry wheel. I got to call and make sure I still got that status right there, man. But the thing that Jerry's is not only going to be used for the Cowboys practices. The high schools are going to use it on Friday nights. So it's going to be a lot of exposure. It's a 14,000 seat stadium.
Would that be a dream interview for you?
Jerry Jones?
Yeah. I know you talked to him on the phone, but I'm just saying just to have him in the...
Yeah, to have Jerry, to come sit in with us, yeah. But really, the dream interview for me would be Michael Irvin, man. I got some people working on that for us, man. Boy. But the playmaker, man.
We might have to shut the show down with that one.
Listen, we get the playmaker in here. Glade, you're going to be sitting over there, man, because we're going to get so cowboy heavy in here. You and Mike might end up getting the fight.
Yeah, man.
Because, his testosterone going to be like...
I'm going to push it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Your pettiness going to show. And then, Mike about that life. Look. Mike about that life.
What you want to do, Glade? Hey, Mike, right here, baby. Look, about 30 minutes, I'll be all right. But hey, Mike, it's enough of that, man. Y'all two together. Y'all two receivers.
Wide outs, baby.
Last one. Shout out to Usain Bolt. 9 gold medals, bro. That's what I'm talking about, Usain. When we come back, man, we'll do a little NFL talk. You stay with us.
I am an American soldier.
I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place this first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined.
I am disciplined. Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
Enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
Green light. Hey girl. School zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Did you know volunteering can be fun? Community service is for everyone. Young people, families, men, women. As a volunteer, you'll help your community and gain valuable skills. Network with others. Energize your life. Make an impact and have fun. Get in step with your community. Volunteer. Visit www.lionsclubs.org.
This is Corey Jarvis, head football coach at Mays High School. When I listen to sports radio, I listen to ssnatl.com.
Man, you doing more damn talking than you are damn playing today.
Well, somebody got stuck in Cancun. Ain't too bad to get stuck in Cancun.
She said she want to come home. She ain't with being stuck in Cancun.
No, but hey man, if you with that type of, that's a bad thing to have that jet do what it did, didn't it?
Yeah, man, that's pretty bad, dog.
Yeah,
that's pretty bad, man.
But in honor of our girl Erica, we're gonna do Crushing the NFL right now, man. So you ready to do these scores real quick, dog?
Man, go ahead, brother.
Eagles 17, Steelers 0.
Couldn't happen to a better team, dog.
I bet Mike Tomlin went off at that.
Well, you know he did, man. You know,
give it preseason or what, boy?
You know, all my apps went ham, man. He probably went Jay Reed on them in there.
He like, I don't care if this preseason.
He probably went Jay Reed in there.
A goose egg, man. That's not good, man. But they did it on Thursday. They lost 17-0. The Bengals 30-14 over the Lions. Anything you saw of that game, man?
Man, Matthew Stafford, he got busy in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And then else to see there.
What do you think he do without Calvin this year?
It's going to be very interesting. They brought Anquan Bolden in.
Yeah.
He's going to be the possession receiver. Can they get big plays out of Golden Tate? Golden Tate he's
the guy.
He the one now.
He the one.
So, Burt Evans, I don't know.
Without Calvin, it should be interesting this year.
It's going to be very interesting. Now we'll see, can Stafford really read defenses?
Yeah, because he don't got that bailout no more. He got to check and read. And
Real quick, man. Shout out to American Gladiator Bernard Todd just checked in, man.
Oh, really?
I got to tell you a funny story about Bernard Todd.
What's that, man?
Bernard Todd should have been at football camp. He was out there winning American Gladiator. Then he had to, because school was getting ready to start, so he had to lose on purpose, man. But he was on the way to win the money, man.
Shout out to you, Bernard, man.
Man,
that's what's up.
Only person I seen when we got in the huddle and they called a toss sweep in overtime to the short side of the field, and everybody looking like, what?
Did he get around it?
Well, he went 99 to win the game. And then, you know what? I'm going to be petty right here.
Go ahead, man.
They gave Sam Bailey all the credit for the block that he sprung in. Yeah. It was really my block about 15 yards downfield that really sprung, and I was holding. The referee didn't call it, so you know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Let bygones be bygones,
so
man.
You want the credit for the hole?
Nah, I want credit for the hole. We got the win. But I was holding. Because I was in my mind, I'm sitting there like, did they really call a sweep to the shortstop? Then here come 27. I was like, boy, I was holding. I'm talking about, boy, I almost tackled, buddy. But that's neither here nor there.
Amen. Can't do nothing about it now.
Can't do nothing about it now, man. So shout out to Bernard Todd, man. That's my dude right there.
Wow.
One of the best to ever do it, baby.
So you said they... Never mind. We'll keep it going, man.
Yeah, man.
Patriots 23-22. Anything about Gronkowski, man? Is he looking... I heard he's looking pretty good these days.
Hey,
Garoppolo, I'm sorry.
Garoppolo look like hot garbage, man.
Is it?
Man, Patriot fans, they going to be pining for week 5.
I can't wait to see LeGarrette smoke weed every day running the ball again this year.
Smoke weed every day.
We'll see what they do this year, man. 23-22 over the Bears. Atlanta Falcons 24-13 over the Browns. Decent game. This week, okay, Falcon fans, saw the difference in Mats? Y'all saw the difference in Mats, right?
Do y'all still want Matt Schaub as your quarterback?
Saw the difference in Mats.
But, you know, this is the week, everybody, this is the week to look at your team.
Yes.
This is really the week to look at your team. The starters are going to play past the halftime.
Yep.
So, you really want to know now it's going to be game plan and it's going to be schemes. Now you get to see what your team look like.
Next week when we do these scores, we'll really be like, hey man,
you're gonna be like, hey man, what you call sucked.
But we did see somebody RG3. I think the move, oh boy, what's the receiver name? The former quarterback.
Oh, Terrell Pryor.
He looked good receiver.
Terrell Pryor looked very well.
And they bring in Josh Gordon. We get to see all that together this week. I want to see what the Browns look like with RG3 and all that together this week.
People got to understand this about the Cleveland Browns and Hugh Jackson. Hugh Jackson has been a phenomenal play caller. Everywhere he's been, so the offense, they gonna be fine on offense.
I want to say this, and we're gonna say this probably now. If R33 have a bad year, it's RG3.
Yeah, it's RG3 because the game plan and the scheme is going to be very conducive to him having success on the field.
Because he was one of those coaches that will see, all right, here's my strengths. Yeah, let me build off of that, and let's build the offense off of it.
And I'm gonna throw the fade down here with Josh Gordon in week 5.
Packers 20-12 over the Raiders. Raiders still one of my surprise team. I can't wait to see them and doing that thing. Packers, we should see Eddie Lacy, a slimmer Eddie Lacy. Get to see more
stay away from them buffets.
Yeah, if he can stay 16 games out of them, Packers will be dangerous.
Yeah,
very dangerous.
No, Aaron Rodgers didn't play.
Yeah.
He didn't play.
But they say Eddie Lacy's powerful running early. Hey man, I'm telling you, if he
if he just stay in shape, he'll be okay.
Packers gonna be really dangerous, man.
NFL guys, no reason for y'all to be out of shape. You can hire a cook. You can go get your workout on in the morning. Dog, you ain't got to go fight no traffic.
I always agree with you one thing. I would say you should have probably more physical problems now as far as the hitting.
Right.
Conditioning should never be a problem no more now.
Carlos Williams got cut in
conditioning
in Buffalo because he not in shape. Now, how you an NFL guy? You not in shape? You know how many people would jump off their 9 to 5 if you get them $200K and all they got to do is stay in shape?
And you got now where everybody's a trainer.
Dude, it's a trainer, dog. You can ride by any parking lot and somebody doing some training, man.
It's a trainer on every street.
Bruh.
So
I can train you.
NFL guys, if you get cut for conditioning, that's
dog, just stay in the city. Go to the facility every day, dog. They got a strength and conditioning coach, though.
Even if you party, you should be able to get back on Monday and get back to what you got to do.
You can go work out. Then go club all you want.
Yeah.
And then go work out again tomorrow.
Yeah, you shouldn't hear cut for conditioning. But anyway, Vikings, Seahawks, 18-11. Vikings. I can't wait to see AP again. Let me ask you this about AP. He's probably going to be a big time. I'm thinking about him from a fantasy perspective. If you had to pick him from fantasy, would you still call him a top 5 fantasy pick?
Yeah, you have to, because they're going to run the ball, and he going to get inside the 5. They not doing nothing but turn around handing off 28.
So he going to score a touchdown.
So he going to score a touchdown. Yeah, that's fantasy, but yes.
But I want to read I'm thinking about it, because he's kind of long in the tooth now.
Man, listen, that guy's a freak of nature, man.
Yeah, he one of them guys that can probably play
a freak of nature, man.
Like Darryl Green.
He probably still run a 4-4.
Easily. And he's probably strong as all I go.
And you know the thing, he's one of those guys who never out of shape. Like, you ain't got to worry about Adrian Peterson.
You hear him ain't conditioning. Something ain't right.
Yeah, something ain't right.
Yeah, right. Got some mental problem.
Right.
Going into that Friday, man, we got the Jets, Redskins 22-18. One of Brenda Wood's favorite team, we found out.
Ooh.
Who stars at the Jets this year, you think?
Man, who cares? That's a bigger question.
They got a cycle of quarterbacks this year.
You would think that Geno Smith
would take the hand.
Would just be like, for everything that happened last year and kind of how he would disrespect it this summer because they still brought back Fitzpatrick. Dude, he has looked bad this preseason. Dog, Bryce Petty has been the best looking quarterback for the Jets. Yeah. Really?
Out of the 3. And you thought Fitzpatrick stayed out so long, he thought he was his Gift to God.
Dude,
son.
he's garbage.
Better watch out, man.
He's garbage.
Hanging on. All right, man. We got to come back and finish up these scores, and then after that, we'll jump into some Maceo to talk baseball. Stay with us. It's the Crush Show.
Well, I finally did it. I opened a 401k.
What? Why? Just wait for the inheritance. We've definitely got a rich uncle somewhere. We're one call away from the winner's circle at the Derby, dinners with multiple forks, a vacation home in the country, using summer as a verb.
You don't actually think that, do you?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs, the Georgia Society of CPAs, and the Ad Council.
In 50 feet, turn left. Why are you driving so slowly?
After a few drinks, I'm taking it slow.
Well, you're not fooling the cop behind you.
What?
Get ready to pay in 0.1 miles.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Harold Dennis, and I'm running for the office of DeKalb County Sheriff. I believe that there is a brighter future for DeKalb County, and as your sheriff, I will take a tough stance against those who choose to violate our laws and remain actively involved in building a rapport with our youth, which will combat the increasingly violent crimes committed by their peers. This will increase the value of our community in which I was proudly born and raised, allow me the opportunity to continue my philosophy of public service and building a sound and responsive sheriff's office. Harold Dennis, vote for me November 8th for DeKalb County Sheriff. Then let's take DeKalb back. I'm Harold Dennis, and I approve this message.
Well, I finally improved my credit score.
What? The band is about to be discovered. Rock gods don't need to worry about credit scores. We're supposed to think about how many guitars we've smashed, make ridiculous on-tour requests, tragically break up and blame creative differences.
Yeah, I'm not banking my retirement on a band that's never left your garage.
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs, the Georgia Society of CPAs, and the Ad Council.
Well, I finally did it. I opened a 401k.
What? Why? Just wait for the inheritance. We've definitely got a rich uncle somewhere. We're one call away from the winner's circle at the Derby, dinners with multiple forks, a vacation home in the country, using summer as a verb.
You don't actually think that, do you?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs, the Georgia Society of CPAs, and the Ad Council.
Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of our United States. Most people know him as a man of great wisdom and vision. What many don't realize, however, is that when it came to finding late-model sedans at government auctions, or even looking up a zip code, Mr. Lincoln's wisdom was sadly lacking. In fact, the citizens of that day knew it best not to even ask. Fortunately, now there's firstgov.gov, the official place to turn when you need information about federal, state, and local government. Whether it's how to get a student loan, renew your passport, or even apply for a small business loan. All three of which, as numerous historians have noted, were remarkably absent from Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. So go to firstgov.gov. Who knows? If Abe had it in his day, he could have checked out an auction and traded that drafty log cabin for a nice condo on Maui. Firstgov.gov, a monumental source of useful information.
Going to keep it up with this NFL scores real quick, man. Right now, Dallas Cowboys 41-14. Everybody talking about the phenom, Dak Prescott. What do you got to say about Dak, man?
You ain't heard me say one word about the Cowboys in preseason.
Everybody else is, though. Everybody loving Dak right now. We got us a future quarterback.
Hey, y'all, listen. Listen to this, y'all. Until they game plan for him,
yeah.
Hey, man.
We'll see what Dak do when the season is on.
Y'all ain't heard me say not one word about my team this preseason. I hadn't said anything about my team preseason.
I'm interested to see what the Dolphins do, though, because they...
Man, Ryan Tannehill is god awful, man. Man, let me tell you something.
Ooh, Tannehill.
I wish I was his agent.
Ooh, you got... Boy, you stick up
I wish I was his agent, bro.
Well, you walked in backwards and stuff.
I'm talking about, but no the ski mask way.
Ransom note. Anyway, man, but shout out to you with the Cowboys 41-14 over the Dolphins in this preseason. Keeping it going, Chargers 19-3. Phillip and his 7 kids seem to be doing it
Cardinals, man, don't look at this. We can't wait to see what the Cardinals do. I don't think old man gonna do well this year, Carson Palmer. I had to see, man. They got, their defense gonna be good, but I want to see what Carson do this year, man. It's gonna be interesting with old man. We're gonna see. Phillip Rivers still doing his thing, man, for the Chargers. Should be interesting because him and Antonio, boy, they've been around a long time,
yeah,
boy.
Man. Yes, Lord.
We'll still see. But you just talked about the running back who,
Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon has looked good. Look like Melvin Gordon got his mind right, man. It looked like
that bust hurt.
Somebody must have went and said, "Look here, bro.
You get that bust on you,
bro.
bro.
You almost out the league and you ain't even been here, but this going on your second year.
Yep,
bruh. You done. You might be done out here in these streets.
Cause running backs only 3 years. They only last 3 years, guys. Average last.
What's your boy from Alabama? Who? Trent Richardson.
They done gave Trent 82 chances,
bruh. 86,
and he still can't cut.
He done.
So
done, son.
Straight done. The Panthers this Saturday, 26-16 over the Titans. Cam looking like Cam with his.
I'm gonna tell you this. With Kelvin Benjamin in that lineup, the best thing really, and this sounds so crazy, the best thing that happened to the Panthers last year was Benjamin going down and Funches growing up. Dude, they got two animals outside, bruh.
You know who still is fast as all out, though?
Say it again, baby.
He caught that slap, man.
Bruh, look here.
I didn't think he was going to slow down until he hit the wall.
Man, now, when we were up there in Carolina last year, I just kind of looked at, like, you know what I'm saying, when he walked out with them cut off, whatever the pants were, whatever I just say, bruh, he just looked like, some people just look fast.
Yeah.
Like, he just looked fast, man.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what Big Boy do for the Titans this year. The running back. Derrick Henry. See what he do.
Hey,
he with Mariota, second year with Mariota.
I wonder what number he going to wear. He looks sweet in that, too. But he can't wear 2 when the season starts. Yeah. Maybe he going to wear 22.
Yeah, he might.
That girl must be at 4%. phone ain't never charged.
Bills 21, Giants 0. The Post. What was the coach name? I forget his name already.
Who that?
For the Giants.
Coughlin.
The post-Coughlin era in New York, man. It should be interesting to see what they do this year, man. Without Eli and Pretty Boy out there at the corner, who still got everybody doing their hair the same way as he is, Odell Beckham.
Hey, man, if I see one more dude with that hairdo, man.
Everybody, when you go out there and see the kid, everybody got it, man.
Everybody took the helmet off.
Tyrod Taylor should be interesting this year to see as well for the Bills, man. Should we see he got his paper.
Got it, but he got papered up. But
he got both the Ryans on the staff this year.
But shout out to Tyrod, got that guap.
We already asked, but the Ravens 19-18 over the Indianapolis Colts. Luck was back this week for his first time. He was perfect this preseason. We'll see what Luck do this year, man. He was 8 for 8, 71 yards.
Has Flacco played yet? I saw
it was Josh Johnson and Ryan Mallett this time.
Oh my God, those are y'all quarterback, Jason Boatman. And y'all suck.
And Gerard Johnson. So
you need to cut it.
And Gerard Johnson.
You need to cut them guys.
We got to see him.
They might well sign me.
I'm looking at their receiving core. Y'all better be glad Steve signed back.
Smitty from the city, man. They need to sign, man. They need to sign me.
But boy, Steve talked. He said, "I'm coming for everybody."
Bro, put me on the move. I can throw that deep out, baby.
I want to see what T. Sizzle do this year too. Coming back from the injury he had last year.
Great episode of Ballers.
Oh my God, that was fun to see, man.
Great episode of Ballers. Man.
It was fun to see T. Sizzle. And he was with a little scooter and everything in it. So.
Yeah, because he was really hurt.
He was still making money on with a scooter and everything. But it should be interesting to see what the Colts, Ravens do this year.
We got a Panther fan. We got a Raven fan. Jason Boatman, my homeboy. He talking about he hate Flacco. Flacco about your Super Bowl, man.
Flacco ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, Flacco ain't going nowhere.
6, 7,
$20 million. Flacco. And then what crazy? Remember when it was the Flacco Matt Ryan debate?
Yeah.
Hey, we know how that went.
Yeah. Why you gotta do that, man?
He
had Ray Lewis.
Petty is a lifestyle, man.
Buccaneers 27, Jaguars 21. Still can't wait to see. I'm telling y'all right now, Tampa Bay fan. Kotler, that coach y'all got, Cotter. Be careful.
He gonna throw a million receiver screens.
It's gonna be screen left, screen right. Because I hope he don't damage Jameis, but we'll see. Everybody looking to see what the Jaguars do this year. This is a very young team. They got a lot of talent. They've had a lot of high first round draft picks on this team.
Shout out to the second round pick for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the kicker.
Oh man,
got Florida State. He already need counseling. He never missed a field goal in college.
He missed
and now he can't hit him in the NFL. Now he need counseling. He say he going to get counseling. If a kicker need counseling, bruh, it's preseason.
That's what y'all give him.
If you shook now,
that's what you give him a second round. You get him a second round. Hey, real quick before we go to break, Texans 1609 over the Saints.
Shout out to King Dent.
49ers 31, Broncos 24.
Boy, Garrison Smith balled.
Yes, he did.
Garrison Smith balled, man.
That's family too.
Yeah, Gary G. I gotta show you the text. G baby crazy, man. Yeah. G baby need to be in meetings. He be texting me.
The Rams 21, Chiefs 20.
Hey man, they say Jared Goff. They said he
need counseling too. He need counseling too. Hey man, so that's our NFL for this week. This week be looking on the lookout for it. This is going to be the games you want to see your squad in. Week 3. This is the week.
Yeah, definitely.
So pay attention to your squads this week to see what y'all really got.
You playing that juvie.
When we come back, man, Maceo talks baseball. Stay with us, Sister Crush.
I am an American soldier.
I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place this first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined.
I am disciplined.
Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
You're listening to Twin Sports TV, and shout out to The Crush on Sensation Station Network. Get your game up. Woo!
Marie Callender's knows that you may not have time to roll out dough for a perfectly flaky crust that's made from scratch, or enough time to mix vegetables with all white meat chicken and a homemade gravy. She knows you may not have a moment to crimp the edges of your favorite chicken pot pie, but Marie Callender's does. And when she's done, all you need to do is find time to grab someone special, sit down, and savor. Marie Callender's, it's time to save.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Killer Mike, Killer Kill from the Ville. You're checking me out right now on the Sensation Station Network. Make sure you tune in, suckers.
Absolutely crushed. Play ball.
Oh, Maceo, man, you ready to do this, man? Maceo talks baseball. Let's do this, bro.
Hey, man, it's time to talk this baseball, man. I'm going to start with the Boston Red Sox ace, David Price, won his third straight decision, beating the Tampa Bay Devil Rays 6-2. He ended up only 2 hits over 8 scoreless innings, man. The Sox win for the 9th time in 11 games, and they finally tied for first in the AL East with the Toronto Blue Jays, man. Right now he is.
Okay.
Right now he is. I'll give you my power rankings real quick, man.
All right, bro.
Number 5, I got Toronto Blue Jays, man. They play the Boston Red Sox this week, so they either gonna get ahead of them or gonna fall behind them.
All right.
Either or. Number 4, I got the Cleveland Indians, man. They're holding a 7-game lead in the AL Central, man. The offense is starting to click. They scored 111 runs in August. Mike Napoli has been a great signing, man. He's batting .260, 20 doubles, 29 home runs, and 87 RBIs. Very good pickup for the Cleveland Indians, man. Number 3, I got the Texas Rangers, man. They're holding a 6-game lead over the Seattle Mariners in the AL West. Left-handed Derek Holland is set to come off the disabled list, and that's going to give that rotation a boost. So now they might make their run.
Interesting.
Number 2, got the Washington Nationals, man. They just took 3 out of 4 from the Atlanta Braves. Big deal.
Yeah.
They have a comfortable 8.5 game lead over the Miami Marlins.
Get us now. We'll be back.
No, we won't.
Nah,
Bryce Harper is showing signs of life at the plate, man. Ronaldo Lopez is providing worthy innings in the starting rotation with Joe Ross, and then Steven Strasburg just went to the DL. So they got to get those innings, man.
You don't need to start pitching till July.
No. And number one, man, them Chicago Cubs, man, Chris Bryant is playing MVP baseball, man. He's batting 300, 29 doubles, 31 home runs, 83 RBIs, and he has an NL high 99 runs scored. The other day he had a 5-hit game with 2 home runs, man.
Wow.
The kid is a 6'2" ball player, like they said, man.
Wow.
6'2". And then some quick baseball notes for you, for my people, man. Tim Tebow.
For the peoples.
Yeah, for the peoples. Tim Tebow's MLB workout is set for August 30th in Los Angeles. Multiple teams are scheduled to attend. Man, when I tell you this prima donna just can't stay out the spotlight, man. Dude, you have great jobs, man. Why you want to go play baseball, man?
Great job, SEC.
You have great jobs, man. Go sit down somewhere.
You could easily do a lot, but keep on.
Yeah, man. In a team full of stars, man, Chicago Cubs pitcher Kyle Hendricks has quietly become the glue of this team. Doesn't have the resume of John Lackey or John Lester. Both of those guys had World Series ring. And Jake Arrieta, he gets all the headlines, man. But teams only batting 208 when he takes the mound, man. He could be the reason the Cubs win the World Series, man.
Interesting.
Yeah. Adrian Gonzalez, man, he hits 3 home runs in one game as the Dodgers put 18 runs on the Cincinnati Reds, man. They hit 4 home runs as a team in the 5th inning alone, man. So Cincinnati, like the old Ford County Stadium used to be called the luncheon pad because everybody could hit home runs out of there. That was Cincinnati Great America Ballpark. It has turned into that, man. Baltimore Orioles slugger Mark Trumbo. Yes, sir. Last 7 hits have been all home runs, man. Of course, he leads the major leagues with 38 home runs, man, this season. He's 4 off the record that was set by Mark McGwire, who hit 11 in a row.
Wow.
And then, man, my last piece of bad news for LA Dodger fans, they are trying their best to give away Yasiel Puig. They've moved him down to AAA.
He is.
He just can't handle the nightlife and the money. Yeah. And the thing about it, the Dodgers owe him $14 million over the next 2 years, man. Dude needs to mature, man, or his MLB career is gonna come to an end. And it's sad.
Yeah, and it looked like it's heading that way, bro.
It's sad.
It looked like it's heading that way. Real something, Maceo, I never noticed this. I ain't paid this no attention, but the Chicago Cubs have a run score and run against difference of 212 runs.
Yes.
That's over almost 100 more than anybody else behind them. The next closest is the Washington Nationals with 144.
They about their life, man.
It's World Series of bust. I'm telling Chicago fans right now, it's World Series of bust. Real quick, going down it before we go to break, Toronto is leading the East. Tied with Boston now. Sorry about that. Cleveland's leading the Central in the AL, and Texas is leading the West. The East, the Washington Nationals. The Chicago Cubs is leading the Central, and the LA Dodgers are 1 game up on the Giants. But this is 2016, and we still believe it's a Giants type year.
No doubt.
So, still MVP of the National League, real quick, Chris.
Chris Bryant, baby.
American League.
American League. I got to think about it.
All right. When we come back, man.
Trumbo.
We're going to have a little fun. I'm going to do a little something off my chest. So stay with us. It's The Crush.
Yep.
Mom, Dad, guess what? Now how you're always talking to me about not doing drugs like pot and ecstasy and cocaine, how they're dangerous and illegal. Well, you don't have to worry anymore. My friends and I have found a much better way to get high. And you'll be happy to know it's not even illegal. Nice, huh? Want to know what we're doing? Alright, I'll tell you. We use cough medicine. Seriously, the stuff in the medicine cabinet. You didn't notice it was missing? Oh, well, I guess lucky for me then.
Last year, more than 2 million teens risked blackouts, seizures, even comas, intentionally abusing ordinary cough medicine, the kind in virtually every home in America. Never heard of it? Bet your kids have.
And it's gotta be safe, 'cause it's medicine, right?
When you talk to your kids about drugs, make sure you start with the ones in the medicine cabinet. Need help getting the conversation started? Go to drugfree.org. A message from the Partnership for a Drug-Free America.
Can I have a price check on aisle... ma'am?
Yeah.
Don't look down, but there's a giant python wrapped around your leg.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's probably nothing.
Nothing? Shouldn't I don't know, like, call someone?
No, I don't have the time. I'm late as it is. If it keeps up, I'll have it looked at.
Are you sure? That's a pretty big snake.
No, I'm fine. Thank you, though. You're very sweet.
You wouldn't ignore this, so why ignore the signs of a stroke? If you or someone you know suddenly experiences numbness of the face, arm, or leg, or sudden trouble speaking, seeing, or walking, don't wait to get help. Call 911 right away, because time lost is brain lost. To find out more, visit www.strokeassociation.org or call 1-888-4STROKE. This message brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first, and that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, and it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He'd guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
What's up? It's Garrison Hurst, University of Georgia. You're listening to The Crush on Sensation Station Network. Go Dogs.
Time to get Garrison back in here.
Hey, it sure is, man. Homeboy, I'm going to call you. Hey, man, say it with my chest real quick, man. A couple of things I want to just talk about real quick. Olympics was great, but I want a lot of people out there to understand something. Track and field is an every year event in multiple times. Don't just jump behind your athletes waiting 4 times a year. You heard Terrence in here yesterday say it, man. Go enjoy track. It's a great sport. Enjoy it. People are fast all year round, not for every 4 years. They don't just sit and, what do they say? Put them in a jail cell?
Yeah, put them in a cage
and let them out every 4 years.
Yeah.
Go look at it, man. You will know more about the people. There are a lot of people out here doing great work and great things out there with their sports. So enjoy track and field, man. It's a great sport. And for all you out there, you parents out there, it's high school football time, people. Enjoy the games. It's a beautiful time of the year, but enjoy it responsibly. Saw some things when we went to the Georgia Dome. I was looking at some of them people like, really?
Your son sorry.
Y'all need to calm down.
Your son sorry.
And then, you got the student sections, they throwing footballs on the field. When you are 17, 18 years old and people got to say, don't throw the ball on the field, you need a spanking. And that's all I'm going to say on that, because it was sad out there. I heard a person say, don't throw that ball on the field. I looked, I said, is she talking to some 2-year-olds? No, there was some 16, 17-year-old kids she was talking to. Don't throw the ball on the field, but enjoy it. I want to see it out there. Go and watch football, your high school kids, because some of the kids won't play past high school. Trust me.
Hey, get all the pictures.
Get your pictures in.
Get all them pictures.
And if you see Nikki Salazar, people take a picture, go ahead and buy them from
Go buy all.
You might not see them pictures again.
Don't screenshot them, because when it's over, when he turn that equipment in,
you're gonna need every picture you get.
He a straight scholar.
Cause you be like, I wish I'd have bought those pictures from Nikki. Don't be trying to reach it 10 years later. Nigga, you still got those pictures. Be like, go and buy the pictures.
Be like, hey Nikki, I need you to make me a collage. He done graduated.
Well, you 27 years.
He working at McDonald's now. I need to remember the times.
Enjoy it now. If you see your son take a picture, because I give Nikki them credit. They even get your sons on the sideline when they got the helmet beside them. Or the one that keep the helmet on trying to act like they about to go in.
She lucky she, boy, because if I was Nikki, and maybe like, hey, man, you got my picture? Boy, no.
You ain't played in 3 games.
Bro, look at your cleats, man. Your cleats still clean.
Your uniform ain't washed yet.
Man, go fall, man. Go over there and fall on the sideline or something.
Let me get it.
And then it's field turf now, so they can't get dirty.
Can't even get dirty.
Can't even get dirty, man.
Enjoy it, man. Great time of year. All the politics should be beside. Your kids are out there playing. Go enjoy it and have a good time. Go watch some track and field more than once every 4 years in this high school football season. And if you 16, 17 years old out here and you listen to our show, you shouldn't be having to be told don't throw the football back on the field, man. You shouldn't have to be told that. I really looked at that kid like 3 times. If he throw that football on the field, I might go hit him. When she told you 4 times, Johnny, don't throw that ball on the field, and he still looked at it like he gonna throw it, I was like, this boy here got a problem. And I bet you got plenty of money too. Hey man, that's what I gotta get off my chest. When we come back, man, we're gonna wrap this thing up. Stay Stay with us. It's the Crush.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first, and that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, and it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He'd guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
Can I have a price check on aisle... ma'am?
Yeah.
Don't look down, but there's a giant python wrapped around your leg.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's probably nothing.
Nothing? Shouldn't I don't know, like, call someone?
No, I don't have the time. I'm late as it is. If it keeps up, I'll have it looked at.
Are you sure? That's a pretty big snake.
No, I'm fine. Thank you, though. You're very sweet.
You wouldn't ignore this, so why ignore the signs of a stroke? If you or someone you know suddenly experiences numbness of the face, arm, or leg, or sudden trouble speaking, seeing, or walking, don't wait to get help. Call 911 right away, because time lost is brain lost. To find out more, visit www.strokeassociation.org or call 1-888-4-STROKE. This message brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
This is Coach Greg Thompson. Tune in to The Crush on the SSNATL.com.
We're going into that Crush recap brought to you by Blunt Power. With Blunt Power, 3 sprays last for days. You can find out more about Blunt Power at their website, bluntpower.com, or go to their Facebook page at Blunt Power or our Twitter page at Blunt Power. So, man, great show today.
We do this, man.
I guess a great 2 show.
Man, we do this, man.
Shout out to everybody yesterday. It was interesting to have Terrence in here. First of all, ATL Nightlife, man. I've learned something about longevity these last 2 days.
Real.
There's a couple of people in here that came in here that's been doing their thing for years.
You have to be able to adapt to change.
And that's the biggest thing.
That's what
I've learned.
You got to adapt, man.
For him to, like a boy, Native's ATL, I like calling him that.
For now.
Yeah.
Next week he'll officially be Marlon Nichols on Facebook.
Till Facebook make him change it. But for him to go 4 decades in this type of industry.
Hey, man, he was able to change, man.
It's amazing to me.
Yeah.
I always say that just to see people can adapt. And adapt is a big thing about life, man.
Bruh.
Being able to adapt, man.
Look at Diddy.
Yeah.
Look at Diddy.
He still got people serving them drinks.
Listen, you don't have to go further than look at Diddy, man. If you need some inspiration at 4 in the morning, go to Diddy Instagram. Diddy be up.
You know, one thing I'm really liking about this gig we got, we can hit people up and say, man, we need you back on the show like Terrence was yesterday. He's like, all right, just make it at 9 o'clock. I got to climb now. Yeah, just make it at 9 o'clock. I got to climb now. But he came in yesterday and he told us some things. Cause he was in 3 Olympics and he would have won gold that last Olympics. He would have hurt himself.
Yeah. And it's the thing, man. When the opportunity knock, you got to be ready. But understand that, somebody's trying to get it too.
Yeah.
Hey, man, and the pressure that's on these guys, the livelihoods, like I said, I mean, and like I said, that's why I don't go back and forth with people.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, dude, y'all don't, that's what I'm telling y'all, when we talking about Jordan Spieth choked.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we just don't know what was going on in his mind.
You know, it was interesting about the Olympics. It is the Super Bowl of track and field.
Right.
And it's once every 4 years.
Right.
So, unlike football or anything else, you can't go the next year. Like, maybe next year we'll do it. I wait another 3 years?
Dog, I have to get back in the cut and train.
For 4 years, for 3 years to get
3 years to get back to that spot, man.
And when they get there, man, you never know. Like he was saying, what was interesting, he was talking about the Olympic, the 110 hurdles. He said that guy could have won it all. Who ended up in fifth place for the United States, but he was in fifth.
Yeah.
You never know. And boy, shout out to that dude from Haiti, though. That video's still going out there, boy.
When you finna pop off. It's going down, baby.
That video still hurt me, boy.
He ate that first hurdle. He ate it.
And I saw it in slow motion, dog. That leg came nowhere to the top of that hurdle, man.
But again, you talking about, dog, he trained like, no scenario in his mind was like, I'm going to eat this first hurdle.
Because if you look at it, he was in the Olympics. He wasn't in no Haiti trials. He was in the Olympics.
Bruh, he won Stanley Schmanley.
He didn't just say come in and just try this
out. You know what I'm saying?
He was a world-class athlete.
He wasn't nobody who was standing on the corner and said, hey, man, I need you to come run these hurdles.
Yeah, we need the field lane 8.
Come on over to Rio, dog. This guy got sponsors.
Oh, man.
He got somebody write him a check, man.
And
come on, bro.
You never know what's gonna happen, man. Boy, man. You have a bad day.
You need to cut it.
Today, man, had Brenda Wood in, and then we've had
illustrious career, man.
37 years in this game.
Yeah, man. She found out that I'm gonna stunt with my Emmy.
Yeah,
and I'm really gonna hit her tomorrow and be like, hey, I'm coming by there the weekend to get the Emmy.
Maceo gonna probably be out there telling everybody, I don't want to care if the music's playing. I'm still got things to say.
Yeah, that wrap it up music. I'm gonna still be talking, man. I'm gonna do a Kanye out there on them. I'm gonna go way left.
Oh man, but Brenda was just class act, man. She came in and we hope that we asked her a few questions that she hasn't been used to. But it was pretty interesting.
Well, judging by the message that she sent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She had a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So
yeah, man. Hey, everybody. Write down September 12th. We're going digital. It's going ham.
Yeah.
Facebook Live will never be the same.
It's gonna break the internet.
Yeah, we breaking the internet September 12th. No doubt.
Break the internet. But we've had a lot of them in here.
You need to cut it.
Shout out to our first one, though.
Hey, man.
Can't hate on, our girl, Zumba.
I'm going to tell y'all one more time, man. You know, that's look at that. There she go. Hey, look.
Why you got to be like that?
Hey, anybody who listening, man, you know Terrence Nash personally, man. Tell Terrence Nash to holler at me, man. He got to get in this hot seat, man. Because, I mean, we kindred spirits in music, man. He write the songs that I would be writing. If I was in music, I'd be writing them kind of songs like Dream, man. Yeah, no doubt.
Here you go.
I'm always lost.
You want that Terrence Nash?
Deep in your eyes. I got stuff to ask Terrence Nash.
Y'all will probably be here singing duos together.
Nah, we're going to talk about some West Side stuff, man. Flatland, Adamville, man. We're going to talk some Adamville.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Harper High. He went to Harper. The drum major, man. We got, man. Booby, you got one job, Booby. Hit Booby, man. Tell Booby he got one job.
You got one job.
Tell Booby he got one job.
Get Terrence Nash in here.
And tell Booby I got his shirt, too.
So you got to add that in there with
it? Yeah, tell Booby I got his shirt. And then say, can we get Terrence Nash? And can he just call Terrence Nash, man?
Shout out to all our sponsors. College Football League, Dr. Kevin Dancy, Ori Software, Parish Capital, Blunt Power. We appreciate you people.
We love y'all. Greg Chain, don't be sending me no more texts about them Falcons, man.
Yeah, we had a little brief smell of Blunt Power, and 3 sprays will last for days, people.
I actually went 6, but who count? I was testing. The window was open, man. I was just trying to test a theory. I was using the scientific method.
And we can tell you right now, everybody outside of Buckhead smelled it.
That dude is so petty.
They were like, "Boy, it smell good around here. What's that smell out there?"
Yeah, I gotta remember that's the same guy who made me do the Dirty Bird in the middle of the street. So I don't expect nothing less from him.
He said it smelled good. But shout out to Greg Chain, man. That's our dude right there. This week, guys, please pay attention to your football teams. This is week 3. This is the dress rehearsal. You will really know if you suck or not this week. If you see your team really ain't playing well, start getting word. Because this will be a week they play at least 2, a half and a quarter. They might come out the first series, the second half. You'll notice. And it should be a lot of good football out there. So Maceo, anything, man? What was missing, man?
I'm just looking. I didn't get photo credit for a picture I took, but hey,
boy, you were so
Doug High.
Dang, man.
Doug High. This Saturday, baby.
Everybody been tagging you all week.
225, baby.
One picture?
Man.
One picture?
I took a picture and I didn't get photo credit, man. Such is life. Pet is a lifestyle.
Thank you, Brenda, for coming on our show.
Bobby, red top. Bobby, red top.
I'm glad Sean Prime was able to get that off his chest.
But petty is a lifestyle. I'm trying to tell you, man.
We so glad Sean was able to get that off his chest.
Hey, look here. Hey, five times.
Thank you, Sky. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, dog.
Doug High, baby. Doug High. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's flood them timelines, baby. By Thursday, they should unfriend us.
Have a good time, people. Peace.
Yoop.